a WikiVidi documentaries production. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Enjoy. 2018-19 UEFA Europa League. The 2018-19 UEFA Europa League is the 48th season of Europe's secondary club football tournament organised by UEFA, and the 10th season since it was renamed from the UEFA Cup to the UEFA Europa League. The final will be played at the Olympic Stadium in Baku, Azerbaijan. The winners of the 2018-19 UEFA Europa League will earn the right to play against the winners of the 2018-19 UEFA Champions League in the 2019 UEFA Super Cup. They will also automatically qualify for the 2019-20 UEFA Champions League group stage, and if they have already qualified through their league performance, the berth reserved will be given to the third-placed team of the 2018-19 League One, the fifth-ranked association according to next season's access list, as the title holders of Europa League. Atlético Madrid qualified for the 2018-19 UEFA Champions League. Although they had already qualified before the final through their league performance, they will only be able to defend their title if they finish third in their group in the Champions League group stage. Format changes. On the 9th of December 2016, UEFA confirmed the reforming plan for the UEFA Champions League for the 2018-2021 cycle, which was announced on the 26th of August 2016. As per the new regulations, all teams that are eliminated in the UEFA Champions League qualifying rounds will get a second chance in the Europa League. Association team allocation. A total of 213 teams from all 55 UEFA member associations participate in the 2018-19 UEFA Europa League. The association ranking based on the UEFA country coefficients is used to determine the number of participating teams for each association. Association ranking. For the 2018-19 UEFA Europa League, the associations are allocated places according to their 2017 UEFA country coefficients, which takes into account their performance in European competitions from 2012-13 to 2016-17. Apart from the allocation based on the country coefficients, associations may have additional teams participating in the Champions League, as noted below. Distribution. In the default access list, originally 17 losers from the Champions League first qualifying round are transferred to the Europa League second qualifying round. However, one fewer loser would be transferred since the Champions League title holders already qualified for the group stage via their domestic league. Therefore, only 19 teams entered the Champions Path second qualifying round. In addition, originally 3 losers from the Champions League second qualifying round are transferred to the Europa League third qualifying round. However, one fewer loser would be transferred since the Europa League title holders already qualified for the group stage via their domestic league. As a result, the following changes to the access list was made. Redistribution rules. A Europa League place is vacated when a team qualifies for both the Champions League and the Europa League, or qualifies for the Europa League by more than one method. When a place is vacated, it is redistributed within the National Association by the following rules. Teams. The labels in the parentheses show how each team qualified for the place of its starting round. Notably, one team that is not playing a national top division takes part in the competition. Vaduz played in 2017-18 Swiss Challenge League, which is Switzerland's second tier. Round and draw dates. The schedule of the competition is as follows. Matches in the qualifying and knockout rounds may also be played on Tuesdays or Wednesdays instead of the regular Thursdays due to scheduling conflicts. From this season, the kickoff times starting from the group stage will be slightly changed to 18:55 CET and 2100 hours CET. Kickoff times starting from the quarter-finals will be 2100 hours CET. Preliminary round. In the preliminary round, teams were divided into seeded and unseeded teams based on their 2018 UEFA club coefficients, and then drawn into two-legged home and away ties. Teams from the same association could not be drawn against each other. The draw for the preliminary round was held on the 12th of June 2018. The first legs were played on 26 and the 28th of June, and the second legs were played on the 5th of July 2018. Qualifying rounds. In the qualifying and playoff rounds, teams are divided into seeded and unseeded teams based on their 2018 UEFA Club coefficients, or based on which round they qualified from, and then drawn into two-legged home and away ties. Second qualifying round. The second qualifying round is split into two separate sections, Champions Path and Main Path. The draw for the second qualifying round was held on the 19th of June, and the draw for the second qualifying round was held on the 20th of June 2018. The first legs were played on the 26th of July, and the second legs were played on 31st of July, 1 and the 2nd of August 2018. Third qualifying round. The third qualifying round is split into two separate sections, Champions Path and Main Path. The draw for the third qualifying round was held on the 23rd of July 2018. The first legs were played on 7 and the 9th of August, and the second legs were played on the 16th of August 2018. Playoff round. The playoff round is split into two separate sections, Champions Path and Main Path. The draw for the playoff round was held on the 6th of August 2018. The first legs were played on the 23rd of August, and the second legs were played on the 30th of August 2018. Group stage. The draw for the group stage was held on the 31st of August 2018 at the Grimaldi Forum in Monaco. The 48 teams were drawn into 12 groups of 4, with the restriction that teams from the same association cannot be drawn against each other. For the draw, the teams are seeded into 4 pots based on their 2018 UEFA Club coefficients. In each group, teams play against each other home and away in a round-robin format. The group winners and runners-up advance to the round of 32, where they are joined by the 8 third-place teams of the 2018-19 UEFA Champions League group stage. The match days are 20th of September, 4 October, 25th of October, 8 November, the 29th of November, and the 13th of December 2018. A total of 27 national associations are represented in the group stage. Ekasaspa, Chelsea, F91 Dudelange, Jablonec, Rangers, RB Leipzig, Salzburg 08, Spartak Moscow, and Spartak Trnava will make their debut appearances in the UEFA Europa League group stage. F91 Dudelange will be the first team from Luxembourg to play in either the Champions League or Europa League group stage. Brought to you by WikiVidi Documentaries. Would you like to know more?